I urge my colleagues to vote yes on preventing Planned Parenthood access to federal funds in fiscal year 2011.
H-Con-Res 36 will only put an end to taxpayer subsidy of Planned Parenthood. Let's end public funding of the largest abortion provider in America.
Time of the
once
gentleman
and for
has
all.
expired.
I think part of the anti-choice strategy is they think they'll wear people down. They'll just come at us with so many bills and so many this and so many that we'll have to kind of yield on some point. I guess they just haven't met Kirsten Gillibrand in the hallways of Congress yet.
These bills show a heinous disregard for the health and well-being of women in America. It is a tax on all women who want access to a full range of reproductive health care. It undermines the woman's ability to make her own decisions.
I first met Kirsten in the fall of 1984. It was our freshman year at Dartmouth, and she was very vivacious, constantly running around, but she had the distinction of being incredibly compassionate and into what is going on with people, and always had a deep interest in public service.
My first role model was my grandmother, who, as a very young woman, worked in our state legislature as a secretary. And for some reason, she got it in her mind that she wanted to have a voice. She wanted to have a voice in public life, in who was elected. Every fall, she'd be working on somebody's campaign, and she'd bring her grandchildren along with her. And so I learned at a young age how important women's voices are, that women can make the difference, that women have a different set of priorities, and that unless we fight for those priorities, they won't be seen in the politics and the policies and the decisions that are being made.
Kirsten won her first congressional seat in a district that was strongly Republican. And throughout all of that, she remained strongly pro-choice.
Senator Gillibrand, in a short time after she got to the Senate, established herself as one of the true leaders in fighting for women and reproductive rights. We are not only compadres in the battles, we're good friends too. She cares about the issue, she's smart about the issue, she's effective about the issue.
This election was about the economy. So I do not understand how this Republican Congress can move from that mandate to create jobs, to create opportunity in this country, towards how do we undermine women's reproductive health.
She's a strong, passionate, articulate woman. And from a personal perspective, I can tell you that she is a fighter. We play squash together. And I gotta tell her, she doesn't want to lose. She's a competitor, both in squash and in women's reproductive rights.
What they are cutting in this bill are safety nets for poor, at-risk women, for pre-cancer screenings, for prenatal care.
This is a good-looking crowd.
Senator Gillibrand, I know about all the work she's been doing to help increase access to reproductive health rights for women. I think that it gives a lot of peace of mind for New York State residents to be able to know that at least the people who are speaking on our behalves are speaking up for the right thing and supporting women everywhere of all colors, races, ethnicities.
If the Republican Party doesn't believe that 51% of America deserves equal rights in this country, they will have a fight from at least the people standing behind me and many, many more. We need to fight each of these battles as they arise, because if we lose even one, it undermines our chances for winning the next battle. If we lose reproductive battles, how will we ever win the battle on achieving equal pay in this country? How will we ever be able to address issues that are fundamentally unfair in terms of education and access to capital? So every battle builds on the next battle, and we cannot give up the fight for even one issue.
I have been down to Washington, and I have sat in her office, and I see the passion that she dedicates to this issue. She's a true champion of choice.